What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's class. Go over the jab. On the last class, we talked about the fighting stance. Fighting stance is shoulder width apart, right? You want your hands up. You want to use the high guard on your eyebrows. Elbows are tucked, right? Knees are bent, right? Check if you're able to lift, right? Your knee up. Make sure you're balanced, right? Now we're gonna go over the jab from the high guard, right? Go straight up, straight back in, 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 straight up, straight back in. That, that is jab. Right. And on this side right here, one, two, three. Right here, one, two, three. Right. Perfect. Now we will begin the warm up. That was a demonstration of what's going on today. Right. All right, we're gonna start marching in place. I want you to practice as you're marching in place, having your hand up to your guard. The minute is on right now. Right. I want you to practice. Right. Hands up on guard. The reason why we're doing this right now, I want you to practice the high guard is because I want you to build the shoulder muscles necessary to maintain a guard. Now we're gonna do a light bounce, right? Your shoulder width apart, like you're about to jump rope and stuff, and we're just going light. As you're doing this, I want you to roll your shoulders forward and backwards. Have 5 seconds left. Now we're gonna move forward and backwards. Make sure you're in your stance. Make sure you're balanced, right? We're just moving forward, backwards. Now we're at round two. Right? We're gonna do hip circles, hands on waist. Your shoulder width apart, rotate, make small circles first, all right? All right. All right, one direction, switch to the other direction. Next, I want you to be shoulder width apart, right? And we're gonna do squat. Hands up, right? You have them in front of you, or like you have guards. Keep on practicing that guard discipline. But yeah, 1, 2, 3. Keep on going. Keep on doing the squat. Do second, third. Now we're doing a plank. I want you to be shoulder width apart. All right. Beginners, I want your hands to be shoulder width. Spread your legs, solid base, right? And hold the plank down. All right. You want to challenge yourself a little bit more. Have your feet a little bit closer, right? That's what we're behind. We're holding the plank down. Then if this is too hard, go to your knees. Right? These knees, spread base, and then close base as your variation. Good job. Next 3 minutes, we're going to talk about your stance real quick. Quick review, right? We're going to talk about your legs, all right? All right. So for the legs, right? I want you to be shoulder width apart. Shoulder width apart. It's okay if you have a wide base, right? But make sure you're balanced, right? The whole point I'm saying, why I want your shoulder width apart, so you're able to check kicks, right? So shoulder width apart. Rear leg goes behind, right? Like you're in a railway track, right? Hands are up, elbows are tucked, right? And you want your hands up right here, right? And then when you lift your knee, only your knee, lower body moves, your upper body stays still. Right? Just like that. All right. Make sure there's balance, right? You could be a little bit longer, right? And that's completely fine. Like you're about to run. A little bit wider. But you gotta figure out what is your stance. What makes you feel like you have 50-50, you able to lift that knee up without itching. Right? You're gonna notice in the martial art class, I'm not gonna really be focused. Like I'm gonna teach you guys a stance, right? However, There's multiple stance you're able to have. The Muay Thai stance, right? Shoulder width apart, right? Like you're about to run, right? Make sure you're wide enough, right? Then you got the wrestler stance where you're wide, right? Wide. You're a little bit bent, right? So you pull fucking stop, roll, right? Throw your own shots, right? Right? Ask the practice minute. Use this class as a tool, right? Practice whatever stance you're currently on practicing on, right? And if you don't know, just practice the stance we're doing, which is going to be a Muay Thai slash Krav Maga stance, where squared hips and you're about to run, right? Elbows are tucked, right? All right. So next, I want your guard to be up. Right? And best way to do this, right? To know where your guard or hands up is go down your chin. That's where your hands need to be, right? That's for step one, right? For the K1 guard, right? Which eventually we're all gonna get there once we get tired, right? But right here, go to your eyebrow. That is the distance you need to be at. Right? And then you're able to throw your stop, kick, your hip. All right, make sure you're on your ball, your foot, so you're agile. Just practice on putting your hands up in your face, look legit, right? All right. So this is called the passive stand right here. Your passive right here, right? Your shoulder width, and you're gonna be in the ready, right? Your hands are like just chill, relax. You always want to be shoulder width apart. Why, right? Because from here, your passive stance, go to your fighting stance, hands up, boom, right? Knees like that, you're up, check, check, right? And you're able to fight, right? So get into your passive stance, right? And then go to your fighting stance, right? And you're able to do this multiple ways, right? Into getting your stance, you could step behind, right? You step forward, right? For me, I'm right-handed, so my right hand is behind. If you're lead-handed, then the lead hand is behind and the right hand is up. Right? I don't really like calling it like southpaw or orthodox, right? I just like calling it a right hand stance or left hand stance, but that's just me. All right. It's a lot simple and people understand that instead of trying to understand the terminology. The whole point is I want you to learn the skill, not the terminology. Right now, I want you to Mary, right? You're a beginner. We're practicing right now. Okay? You're a beginner, right? I want you to shoulder width apart, get into your stance, right? And then throw the jab. Right? Once you're throwing the jab, I want you to focus on going straight in, straight out. So straight in, straight out. Go slow, slow, but build speed. All right? You're going to notice that you throw your jab, your shoulder is rotating towards the center line. Let it. That's how your body is involved. And then you're going to notice your head moving as well. Let it. All right? Now, if you're advanced in your practice right now, You can go live. You can go live. Just move around, think instead of the jab. All right. Now for round two. Right? Talking about how going straight, right? Now I want your hand to reset, right? Throw your jab, return back to your face. Right? Jab, return back to face. Jab, return back to face, right? High guard, right? Until you get tired, and you go to your K1 guard, right? The first, one, two, three, right? One, two, three, one, two, three. Make sure you're always looking, right? When you're doing shadow work, if you don't have a bag, make sure you're aiming at your face. Right? Right now, it's all about building your shoulder muscles and stuff. So that's for the fitness folks, right? You want your hands up and you can build your shoulder discipline. For the fighter that's coming to my class, is okay. We're going over the jab. Quite simple stuff, right? Move around. Don't just sit stationary. Move around. Throw that jab. Move around. Throw your jab. Practice your exit strategy, right? And keep on putting on the work, right? As you go to the jab, make sure you're balanced. You're not overcommitting for the beginner, right? You're not going to the side, as you're going, not going all the way over here. You're going straight, straight, right? If you're going over here, you're overreaching. Adjust yourself so you're able to face and throw that shot. Your body moves first, then you throw your shot. If you're gonna throw shots randomly, okay, then your body is not in it. Your body is like a machine. It has to be connected for it to actually work. Keep on throwing your jab. Keep on throwing your jab. Right? Make sure as you're doing your jab, you're standing tall, right? And you're doing a snapback, right? A jab is supposed to be fast. So it's okay if you're able to take a little bit of the power off. You want it fast, right? But you also want them to respect. You will know once you start sparring or practicing the heavy back how much power you need to get effect. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna start with a jab step. We're adding this extra footwork, right? So gain your stance, right? Gain your stance, right? When you're gonna do a jab step, right? You take a little step, rear leg stays behind, right? Get that distance. You're gonna notice you're able to go a little bit farther than your regular jab, right? As you do this, make sure you're balanced and your legs are still in the train track. Okay? It's like you're moving your step in, but you're not fully committed to steps, so you're able to return back. Okay? Keep on practicing that. Uh, Now this next portion right here, right? Throw the step jab. Now I want your rear leg to follow. So your hands are up. Throw a step jab. See how you're a little bit off balance before you return back? Right? Now I want you to move forward. Right? So throw the step jab, move. Right? Because as you get better, right, you got to disguise your punches and footwork. So they don't know if you're going to move away, move to the side. You're always drawing something so they don't know where you're going. Right? And they're able to tell where you're going. It's easy for them to counter. Right? Get off balance because you step and then come back. Boom. Okay? And we're going to add on this footwork later. So I taught you the mechanic of that. Now I want you to apply it, right? So getting your stance, right? And when you do a step of jab, return back, right? And move around a little bit. Right? Step jab, turn back, move around a little bit. Step jab, return back. Make sure as you're practicing the step jab, you are balanced. You want to always be balanced. Understand that your feet and punch are connected. So your hands, your feet hits first, then your hand. Feet and hand. Feet and hand. Then move away a little bit. Feet and hand. Feet and hand. Move around a little bit. Right? Do small steps. Right? Perfect. So that right there that we went over with the jab with a variation with footwork. Now we're just going to do the jab and we're going to move forward and jab, move back and jab. Notice a little bit the difference. Right, right now here we're just going to focus on the technical reps. So getting the stance, right? Just keep on throwing the jab, right? I just want you to keep on throwing the jab. Focus your technique. All right. All right. Be mindful. I want your elbows to be in the middle line, then your punch. So, all right, your elbows leading that punch. All right. Good. You're gonna notice multiple ways you're able to throw a jab. Right. So we're gonna start again. Right? In your stance, right? And I'm gonna move forward, then jab. Move forward, then jab. Move forward, then jab. Okay. Forward, then jab. Move forward, then jab. Move forward, move forward, jab. Move forward, then jab. Move forward, then jab. Forward, then jab. Whew, you guys doing wonderful. Right? As you're moving forward, right? You move forward, then you throw your jab. Right? Speed it up. The moment your foot, right? The moment the foot touches the ground and both your legs are planted, and throw the shot. The faster you get used to moving around, you're able to build that rhythm necessary. Okay. Now we're gonna move back and jab. Right. So start right here. Right. Move back, jab. Move back, jab. Move back, jab. Right. The moment you step back, right? Boom, 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 jab. Step back, boom. Right. So the rhythm I have is like once my legs hit, I drill the jab. I don't just wait. Right. You're able as you're starting out, right? You move back, wait, boom, right? But the sooner you get that coordination necessary, you move back, drill jab. Move back, drill jab. Right? Keep on practicing. 15 seconds. You guys doing great. We're in round 7 now. Round 7. You're gonna keep on putting the work. I want you to keep on throwing the jabs. Return to your guard. We're only throwing jabs right now. Only jab. Throw your jab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Right. If you want to be a little bit more focused on your 1 minute jab round, you could do a countdown from 10 to 1. And then you can go back up, right? If you still have time, because you're pretty fast, right? That's completely fine. Right? Now we're gonna do squat, right? For a minute. Same concept applied. If you're not able to do continuous work, that's completely fine, right? Same concept applied, right? Getting your stance, right? Your stance should be like a squat, right? And now just do a quick rotation. Make sure your head's to the line. Go 1. So what we're doing. Notice how your body is connected to the exercise. Ideally, as you're doing this, you want to have a constant rhythm, right? Once you get to the constant rhythm, is your work rate, right? Once you get used to having a constant rhythm, you're able to push, but not before you build your constant rhythm, right? Right? Now we're combining. I want 4 jabs, 2 squats, repeat that, all right? Let's see how much we get done. All right? 1 minute has begun. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on going. We're doing 4 jabs, 2 squats. In this one right here, it's fine to be stationary, right? Right now, we're not doing the technique. We're doing a little bit of the fitness side, right? Make sure your shoulder width apart, right? In your stance. All you gotta do is move the mid leg a little bit, and then you can do your squat. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. Boom. All right. Once you understand how the movements exercises are connected, it's a lot easier. Last minute, 3 more minutes. After this, we're gonna be done. All right. Your join, your jab, and I want you to focus on speed. Before I was talking about being slow in technique. This is the moment where you go fast, faster. Right? Return back to your face. Don't forget that. All right. The faster you can put your hand out, return back to your face, and repeat it over time. Right. Push your limit. Right. Keep on going. Keep on throwing the jabs. Keep on throwing the jabs. Right? Don't stop. 1 minute left. March knees, right? I want you to focus on lifting your knees up at high into your stomach level. Keep on practicing. Hands are high up in the runner form, right? There's a reason why we're doing that, so we can work our muscle using body weight, right? And also build the coordination necessary, right? For some of us, it might be hard to do the coordination, right? But it's about practicing and getting repetitive with it until your body knows, okay, the patterns that it itself is able to do, right? So the reason why I want you to have the runner's arms is because you go forward, put it up. Right? Go back and working the triceps. So to get used to that. Then it gets easier once you start learning how to properly run. It's like, oh, okay. Right? But it's next minute, right? I want you to bounce, but get into your stance, right? Stay in your stance, right? The moment that you see, we're not hopping high. What we're doing is a light bob, a light bounce, right? The moment you go on the ground, shoot, 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 shoot. Once you get the coordination of lightly bouncing, you're able to apply it in your game, right? That once the moment your foot touches the ground and you feel your connection, you go pop. You guys doing wonderful. Right. Now we're gonna go slow. Cool down, right? Now that we're gonna be super slow with it, I want you to pay attention, right? If you were doing it wrong, come back and do this class again, right? But you want straight out, right? So I don't want to flare my elbow and go like that. No, I want to go down the middle, then hit, down the middle, then hit. And you're gonna notice, right? The moment your elbow is in midway, that's when you rotate your shoulder and your hips. Right? Right? The reason why, right? For example, there's this wall right here. I'm gonna the wall if you're able to see it, right? Able to see the wall right here. See? If I try to throw the punch like this with the elbow, it hits the wall. Right? Right? However, I don't want that. So as long as I'm close to the wall and I go in and out, you see how you're not hitting the wall? That's how you know because it's a straight punch. Right? That's one way you're able to self-correct in case you notice that you're flaring your arm out, right? With a straight punch. Nothing wrong with flaring your arms out, but it's not the technique we're trying to learn right now, right? Those are more like hooks and round punches, right? Right, but doing it straight, it doesn't give your body the proper alignment for the strike to be effective. Right? That's for that. Now, if you want to sit down, go ahead and sit down, right? Sit down and relax, right? Just cross like your legs, you have mobility. That should be able to help make sure your back is straight. And we're gonna go up, shoulder, across the chest. I'm gonna hold for 30 seconds. Yeah. shortly here, I noticed we have a lot of instructors that are interested in teaching combative. I saw a couple of instructors here trying to teach kickboxing, right? Uh, Hopefully, whatever curriculum they decide to teach, you're able to use my class to build the fundamentals. So then they are able to go a little bit on their intermediate techniques, a little bit more of the fitness side, more, right? My class is designed for it to be low intensity. You're able to learn something, sweat, but I also understand a lot of people have a lot of different medical conditions. So my classes are designed for you to go self-paced, for you to go on your own time, drink water, right? You got to stop in between as you notice. I'm a prime example. Just because you're not perfectly fit doesn't mean you don't try to do the class, right? You keep on showing up, and that's how you get better. Right? And then if you notice some of the instructor classes are a little bit intense, okay, that's okay. You're not there yet. My class is designed for you to be for it to be a stepping stone. Right. So then you could do a little bit more of the advanced class, more get your heart rate a little bit raised up a little bit higher than usual. Right. Right. So that's that. So today's focus, what we did, right? We went over your stance again. I was emphasizing balance. So whatever stance you do decide, right? You could be in a boxing stance, right? For the boxing class that we're doing, which is your lead leg is on a 12, rear leg is on a 20 or 22. You also could use the square stance, right? And why I say the square stance, because it's perfect for MMA and also the wide stance. Those two are more widely used, the square stance and the wide stance, right? The wide stance is more beneficial for you to stop takedowns. The square stance is more beneficial for you. Uh, the wide and the square, they're both beneficial, right? For mixing out in general, right? For boxing specifically, if you do the 12 and your leg on the 12 and your rear leg on a 20 or 22, your leg is a lot prone, right? However, the square stance, you're able to take it out and use it in multiple areas of different sports, right? The concept is still remains the same. You want balanced stance, your hand returned back to your face, what we talked about, right? I was emphasizing hands back on the face, right? That's about guard discipline. And then we learn how to draw the jab, right? We learn how to make it straight. And we also learn how to add this extra, this is called, we learn how to move with the jab as well and have gain extra distance with the step jab, right? You guys did wonderful, right? Once we have more students showing up, I'll be giving homework out. But right now, we haven't unlocked that yet. So right now, you guys did great and wonderful. All right. Now for those that are watching and are not new, right? Join the community at us at school, right? And come join, go work out with me and learn a structured way of learning martial arts and learning some techniques. Okay. Uh, Thank you, everybody, and see you guys soon.